check this out. We pick up a really positive lead here. And then Lapras is a super tank. But look how these counters are doing. And I just go straight for the Leaf Blade. Watch this move. Holy crap! That was just a Leaf Blade on a oh man, and then they have a Ludicolo. Ludicolo is going to take neutral damage from this Leaf Blade because it's got the water and the grass typing. Grass resist and water takes super effective from. We get a shield, and then let's see if they're willing to spend another shield here because Bubble takes a while to get to their charge moves. Oh my lord, Sirfetch'd is about to go on a rampage. Takes out 2 Pokemon and a shield, and there's a Poliwrath in the back. Hello ladies and gentlemen, my name is Shrady and welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be taking a look at some battles that I did on Go Battle Night, which was, in case anybody doesn't know, it was a night where you were allowed to do up to 20 sets of battles, which for most people, and you also get double Stardust or like extra Stardust, and for most people that was probably like a huge like hell yeah moment, and like I really think it was a cool event that Niantic came up with. Other than their servers being so janky that, you know, it was totally filled with even more lag than it's usually filled with, but we won't talk about that. So, but yeah, for me, I don't do that many battles a day because it stresses me out. So on Go Battle Night, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna push myself to do extra. And my usual rule is after losing 3 in a row, then I cut it quits for the whole day. But on Go Battle Night, on the other hand, old Shrady, he went ham. So I got some cool battles to show you guys. I was, you know, floating around between 2600 and 2650 and 2850. I don't know, somewhere in there. The higher up I got, the more gatekeepers I ran into that are like, I'm rank 10 and you're not, and I'm going to make sure you don't get to rank 10. Bruh. Stop that. Don't do that. Go in with a Shuckle like Home Slice Henry. He's a true legend. Alright, now, let's go to the featured Pokemon. So, Baboom and Baboom. We got Mandibuzz and Sirfetch'd. So I did a video back a while ago on Sirfetch'd in the Great League where I did some practice battles with Bonage, and this thing looks absolutely spectacular. And then I saw that Poke AK just put out a video the other day, so that's kind of, you know, it was expected. It's a really good Pokemon. It's new. It's bound to get views, but the reason I wanted to try it out is because it looks so freaking OP. Like, it just looks awesome. And then I threw Mandibuzz in there because I figured, you know, it's another new Pokemon that also looks pretty damn good. It's like a flying Umbreon. So let's take a look at the team that I was running in these videos. Turn that off for a second. So we've got the old tiny little bird with his cute little onion sword and whatnot up there, and his celery shield. He's going to be running counter, close combat, and Leaf Blade. And then I've got Mandibuzz with Snarl, Shadow Ball, and Foul Play. And then Hypno in the back with Confusion, Thunder Punch, and Focus Blast. That's right, Focus Blast. So let's take a look at these battles here. Like I said, these were done on Go Battle Night. I think the very first battle I was leading Hypno, but then I ended up changing that. And I think I used Sirfetch'd as a safe switch. I don't know. I was trying to keep him in the back. Maybe I used Mandibuzz as a safe switch. Okay, so this is a bad lead here because we don't have Ice Punch, but the opponent doesn't know that. I mean, they can probably guess because most people are not running Ice Punch nowadays. They used to be a couple seasons ago when Altaria was more prevalent, but not so much anymore, so they probably know this is a good lead. So I'm going to go ahead and build up some energy here and then throw the Thunder Punch. This Thunder Punch will do neutral damage because dragons resist and then flying takes super effective from. But Altaria is a pretty beefy bird, so it can tank these Thunder Punches no problem. So they're probably just going to let these come through and then farm me down with Dragon Breaths. So now I think I'm going to come in with the Mandibuzz and farm down with Snarl. Snarl generates energy very quickly, but doesn't do all that much damage, so I should be able to get a lot of energy here. And as you see, I tank that Sky Attack absolutely no problem. This Mandibuzz is absolutely beefy as hell. And then Azumarill comes in. Azumarill's a very good response here, but unlike in the Halloween Cup, I can go for Shadow Balls instead of having to go for Aerial Ace, and Shadow Ball does a lot more damage. So what we're going to do is we're going to wait for them to dump their energy here. We're going to shield once, and I think I probably should have saved this Shadow Ball, but I think I end up throwing it. No, I switch. Okay, so I save the Shadow Ball, and then I switch, and there's a Medicham in the back, and I'm kind of hard countered here, so this is rough. This is just a power-up punch, so I really don't want to waste a shield on a power-up punch, but let's see if I can get off 2 Leaf Blades here. So close combat is going to be resisted because of the Psychic typing. Medicham is a Psychic and a Fighting type, so the Psychic types do resist the Fighting type attacks, so we're going to go for Leaf Blades, and you're going to see later in this set of battles, I almost swept a whole team with this cute little bird here. It was so awesome to watch. Alright, so this is looking like a loss. Not much we can do here. Now, Shadow Ball will be super effective, and Foul Play will be neutral, and I let myself get farmed down. I didn't see a point in trying to throw a charge move there. We were taking neutral damage from the counters because of our partial Dark typing. Dark takes super effective from, and then Flying resists. So at that point, I was like, you know what? I think Sirfetch'd is going to be a better lead. And boy, was I right. Sirfetch'd is a much better lead than Hypno. Hypno's well, at least in my opinion, Hypno's a better safe switch, at least when I'm running Focus Blast, because Focus Blast is very unexpected. A lot of people will switch into Glorian Stunfisk, and yeah, you'll see that in this video too. Alright, so we pick up a negative lead here. But what I'm going to do is... Oh, maybe they thought I had Night Slash. That makes sense. But why are they switching into a Ferrothorn? That makes absolutely no sense here. So I'm going to bait, make them think I'm going for a close combat. And I think I'm just going to stay in this one. No, I think... Okay, it looks like I clicked on the close combat there. So we're going to have to shield because the Power Whip will be taking us out. Sirfetch'd is very, very squishy. And they went ahead and baited us with Mirror Shot. And that's when I started counting their bullet seeds. Because I realized that they didn't build up to a Power Whip there. I'm going to go for the bait once again, and then this time I'm like, no, this is definitely another Mirror Shot, so I'm not going to shield this, and we'll see how much damage it does. That's a lot. Alright, so now I'm really running the risk of getting farmed down here, and that's saying something because Bullet Seed barely does any damage at all. So we got both shields and we took out the Ferrothorn, and now Marowak's going to come in to farm us down, and this is why we have Mandibuzz. Mandibuzz is a hard wall to Lowland Marowak. You're going to see him land a Shadow Bone on me. I think that's what he's got. Yeah, Shadow Bone, boom, barely off anything at all. Barely anything at all. Alright, so would anybody be willing to tell me in the comments which one of these charge moves is more energy efficient on Mandibuzz, Shadow Ball, or Foul Play? Foul Play gets stab, but Shadow Ball just does more damage overall. I think in that situation, going for 2 Foul Plays was better. Oh, and they're running a Hypno in the back. Yeah, see, this is another reason Mandibuzz has been really nice to me. There's a lot of people running Pokemon, or 2 Pokemon on their team that are weak to Mandibuzz. So we're going to go for another Foul Play here. They're not even going to be able to get to another charge move. This Foul Play is going to be taking him out. And then Marowak's going to come back in to get farmed down. So, GG, very well played. Didn't even have to show my Hypno there. Just the Sirfetch'd and the Mandibuzz clearing house there. So it seems like their whole team was weak to the... And that's the reason I love running new Pokemon. Because people don't know what to do. And that's like one of the only ways I ever get a lot of wins is by throwing people off guard. Like, you know, throwing a freaking Seviper out there. Like, what are you going to do now, bruh? What are you going to do? You're going to fight this Seviper? You don't even know what moves it has. So, yeah, it's pretty fun. That's why I love riding spicy Pokemon. And I wouldn't really call these too spicy. They're just new. So they kind of seem spicy because they're new, but they're definitely going to become a part of the meta here. Like, as much as Umbreon is a part of the meta, you're going to be seeing Mandibuzz as well. And I think Mandibuzz does better up against Azumarill. Well, no, it doesn't. That's a total lie. Total lie, because Ice Beam is super effective. Alright, so we get another person that's running a Sirfetch'd in the lead. I'm trying to get an extra counter through, and I succeed. So now we are ahead on energy here. And I'm going to go ahead and shield, because that would be taking us out. And then they switch into a Skarmory. And I throw the close combat before I leave. Skarmory is going to be doing super effective damage with the flying type attacks. And they actually land it. So that's pretty good. Now we're going to come in with the Hypno and farm down. I know I'm going to get hit by a Brave Bird most likely. Oh, this is just a Sky Attack. Never mind. Is it a Brave Bird? Okay, no, just a Sky Attack. So yeah, I was really expecting to get hit by a Brave Bird there. But now we can just farm down safely, and then hopefully we can get some shields with this Hypno. Let's see what comes back in. It's going to be a Sirfetch'd. That's a very... What? Okay, so Sirfetch'd has a fighting type. He's going to take super effective damage from the psychic type moves. I think he's just trying to get me to dump my energy. So that makes sense. But now we're gonna go for 2 Thunder Punches right here, and things are not looking spectacular because we have a Mandibuzz in the back. But if we can get these shields away from this Azumarill, then we should be. I think we should still be able to take this because our Sirfetch'd can hopefully get to a Leaf Blade. Now, according to PV Poke, Sirfetch'd does not win. We should have gone into the Mandibuzz first. That's okay. They're gonna shield here, and then we can switch into our Mandibuzz. And they actually throw their energy CMP tie. That was huge. That is awesome. They're going to throw their energy here, and now we can come in with the Mandibuzz and just go for like 2 Shadow Balls. And then, yeah, we should be looking fine here. But yeah, according to PV Poke, it like technically loses. I think that just pretty much means in the 1 shield it loses. But Sirfetch'd can definitely win that battle. It's not... Yeah, it's just because Azumarill's so crazy. Its stats need to be debuffed. Or not debuffed, but nerfed. There goes old Slinky back there, my ferret. You go. Are you done? Thank you. Alright, so we're going up against Geshner. Alright, this is the one. This is the battle. Okay, check this out. We pick up a really positive lead here. And then Lapras is a super tank. But look how these counters are doing. And I just go straight for the Leaf Blade. Watch this move. Holy crap! That was just a Leaf Blade on a oh man, and then they have a Ludicolo. Ludicolo is going to take neutral damage from this Leaf Blade because it's got the water and the grass typing, grass resist, and water takes super effective from. We get a shield, and then let's see if they're willing to spend another shield here because Bubble takes a while to get to their charge moves. Oh my lord, Sirfetch'd is about to go on a rampage. Takes out 2 Pokemon and a shield, and there's a Poliwrath in the back. You better believe it, Sirfetch'd is just going on a rampage here. That is insane. We get both shields and take 2 Pokemon out, and then we're just going to come in with the Hypno and pretty much just confusion down. So I'm very sorry to that opponent, but you're going to have to get used to seeing this little sword and shield wielding bird in the meta, because you can't run a team like that with Sirfetch'd running about. And especially since, I'm pretty sure it's since Poké posted his video, I've been seeing a lot of Sirfetch'd. So shout out to Poké, he's a pretty cool guy, I guess. Alright, so Barrera, 30 SG. But yeah, I've watched Poké for a long time. He's a cool dude. Alright, so picking up a very negative lead here. We're going to safe switch into our Hypno, and like, they're going to go for a Leaf Blade before they switch out, is what I'm assuming is about to happen here. So I don't really have a response for Atropius. Well, I mean, Mandibuzz is a pretty good response, because it's flying typing, and here we go. This is why I have Focus Blast right here, because of this dumb little bear trap. Here we go. Boom. No one ever expects it. No one ever expects it. They just really don't. Alright, so at this point, Rock Slide's not going to KO, so I think I can, yeah, I should have no-shielded that, but I thought they were going to go for the Earthquake. But we're able to confusion down anyway, so never mind. I really thought I was going to have to get hit by a Rock Slide there, but no big deal. Let's see what comes back in. I bet they weren't expecting that. Alright, so now they're coming back in with the Tropius, and they're going to throw their energy, and even though I have a lot of energy here, I'm just going to let this go down. It's not worth the shield because Thunder Punch is going to be neutral. It's not going to be doing that much damage. So we're going to come in with the Mandibuzz here. We're going to be resisting the grass type attack, so they're going to have to go for Aerial Ace, which is a pretty crappy move. As you can see, Aerial Ace coming through, barely does anything. So we're just going to go for Foul Play. I think Foul Play is probably the more energy efficient move here. Okay, he's really scratching back there. Alright, so wasn't sure what happened there. So I think, yeah, like I said, I think Foul Play is probably more energy efficient just because it gets stab on it. So, and it takes less energy. So, I don't know. I'm sure somebody in the comments has the knowledge to drop on me. Alright, so we're going to let this come through. Again, like I said, just an Aerial Ace. So, it seems like Mandibuzz is a pretty good response here. I mean, we're both, it's a very neutral matchup all around. But, Tropius kind of relies on the Leaf Blade charge move to do more damage. Like, Aerial Ace just doesn't do much. And they've got a Hypno in the back. So, this is, again, like I said, there's a lot of people who are running Pokemon that are very weak to Mandibuzz here. I think mainly just because they're not expecting it. And unfortunately, our Sirfetch'd does not want to see this Hypno, so we actually have to shield this. And this person's running Ice Punch. Interesting. I wonder what the thought process is there. I'm really curious to know. So we're gonna switch into the Sirfetch'd, and like I said, taking super effective damage, but we're able to get these Leaf Blades like a rabbit on a race. It's, I don't know. Is that a saying? I just made it up. All right, so able to take him out with a Leaf Blade there. So Sirfetch'd is looking really strong, even against Hypno. It's just because you get to the charge move so quickly. So I'm able to go 4-1 in that set. Very nice. This is my first set running these two Pokemon together, the Sirfetch'd and the Mandibuzz, and they seem like they pair very well. We're up to 2788 at the end of that set. Okay, guys. So in this second set, I have changed my team up a little bit. I'm now running Mandibuzz as the lead, and then I have Sirfetch'd in the back with Defense Deoxys as my safe switch. So let's go ahead and take a peek at how I do here. So going up against Luis Pichachanchu. Alright. Mandibuzz into Altaria. This is favorable for the Altaria, but we're going to stay in this. We don't have a clear response to Altaria, so we're just going to stay in here and go for foul plays left and right. So I don't actually know if there is like a, I'm assuming this is shield dependent, so we're now worried about a Dazzling Gleam coming our way because they're farming up a lot of energy here. So I think I'm actually going to shield whatever they throw because they have a ton of energy now. They are way past the Sky Attack. So let's go ahead and shield in case it's a Dazzling Gleam, but it's just a Sky Attack. It's a very nice bait on their end. And then if they want to get off their next Sky Attack, they're going to have to shield this. And then I think I'm going to let this go down. I'm going to let this Sky Attack come through. And then let's hope that I can get to another Foul Play. It's a Dragon Pulse, so that does a lot of damage. But we can get to another Foul Play. So actually, it seems like this might be more favorable for Mandibuzz. I really thought it was favorable for the Altaria, but never mind. So even though they landed a Dragon Pulse, we're still able to win that. So in comes Stunfisk, and we've got Sirfetch'd here. And then Azumarill's coming in, and I'm going to go for the Leaf Blade real quick before I switch out. Get the last shield here, because this is going to be doing like 50%. So they don't shield it, actually. They stay in this battle here, and then I'm going to build up some energy and then switch out here, because I would rather have them land a Hydro Pump on my Defense Deoxys than have them land an Ice Beam on my Sirfetch'd, because I don't know if it would KO, but it seems like it probably would. So we're going to build up a bunch of energy here, and we're going to go for the kill shot, because Rock Slide's not going to KO, and it'll be hard to counter down. So we do take them out, and then Stunfisk is going to come back in, and I know they're saving their shield because they know that the Sirfetch'd is going to do way more damage with its charge moves than the Defense Deoxys is, and I can't switch out yet, otherwise I would have switched out already. They're farming up a ton of energy here, so yeah, the thing is, they're still getting hit by super effective counters from the Defense Deoxys, and they're not giving up that shield, and then my switch timer's up and I come in and one counter and they're dead. So I think what they were trying to do is build up enough energy so that they could throw 2 Rock Slides into my Sirfetch'd, but yeah, I took them off, caught them off guard there, so very nice. Alright, headed into the next battle here. So yeah, I am really loving the combination of these two Pokemon together. It's very fun. Mainly because as it's a new Pokemon to the meta, like I said, you're gonna catch a lot of people off guard that aren't ready for it. Okay, so I switched into a Defense Deoxys and they switch into a Shiftry. Now you would think this would be favorable for the Shiftry, but it's not, because we're dealing super effective damage with the counters, and as you see, that Rock Slide does so much. So we're gonna go ahead and shield? No, we let it come through, and it's a Foul Play. But oh, okay, my thought process is I knew that it wouldn't KO, and I'd still be able to win switch advantage there. So very nice. Defense Deoxys coming in clutch here. And if you guys are ever worried about having like terrible IVs on your Pokemon, take a look at my IVs on the Mandibuzz and on the Defense Deoxys. The Mandibuzz is like a 30%. Defense Deoxys is even worse than that. And yeah, I spent 100,000 Stardust giving that Defense Deoxys a second move. So it's not the... IVs don't always mean everything, you know what I mean? Sometimes it just matters how you use the Pokemon. So I come in with the Mandibuzz, and I guess they underestimated the power of Mandibuzz there. So yeah, Mandibuzz is a very good response. Even though it would take super effective damage from Thunder Punch and Ice Punch, it's still gonna do very well up against those Psychic types. I haven't ran into a Defense Deoxys with it yet, I don't think. But I would imagine Defense Deoxys would be able to take that win. But I'm not sure, because Mandibuzz would definitely outpace Defense Deoxys to the charge moves. Alright, this is terrible. We got to get out of here. Unfortunately, again, we don't have a good response to a Galvantula. But according to PV Poke, Sirfetch'd is supposed to beat Galvantula. But that's not how it happened the couple times I went up against it. Because the Volt Switches do so much damage, is if that the Galvantula double shields, you don't even get a chance to spend your second shield. You get Volt Switched down. So I was really surprised they didn't throw a lunge into my Defense Deoxys before switching out, but they're going to come in with Hypno. So I go ahead and call their bait, and honestly at this point I'm ready to go down here, because my thought process is go ahead and throw your Shadow Ball, take me out, and I'm going to come in with the Mandibuzz to farm down, because Mandibuzz with energy is going to be able to go up against Galvantula. Without energy, I'm going to have some trouble. So we're going to get hit by like a Thunder Punch here, which is fine. Mandibuzz is so very thick, it's not going to do very much at all. And then we farm down, we've got tons of energy. Show me the Galvantula, and then we're going to throw this Foul Play. They are now at a discharge, but we've got 2 Foul Plays here. So let's see if they shield. They actually don't shield, maybe knowing from the Halloween Cup that it's not going to do that much damage. So we're going to let this, or not, we're going to let that come through. We're definitely going to shield that. And we should be able to get to another Foul Play here after this, but I think I actually switch out. Do I switch out? Yeah, I switch out. And then here comes the Azumarill. And again, this isn't too bad. So we're going to build all the way up to 2 Leaf Blades, and then try to, we're going to shield, obviously. And then we're going to try to get the shield and then do a ton of damage here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to pull this one out, though, because that Mandibuzz really needs energy to combat the Galvantula, and I don't have a shield anymore. But I do get the opponent's shield, and I think I actually might be able to outpace them to the next charge move. I think. Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, yeah, nice. Okay, so again, like PV Poke says this is favorable for Azumarill, but it seems okay. It doesn't seem too bad at all. And then they're going to come in to try to... Okay, they actually do throw their energy because they realize that even though the counters are resisted, they're doing a ton of damage. And they throw a lunge for some reason. And then I'm going to come in with the Mandibuzz to farm down. So very nice. That was a close win. Because if they got to another discharge there, then I would have been screwed. Alright, almost at 1,000 wins here. Almost, but not quite. But yeah, I would be at a ton more wins than that. Like, but I just I don't play that much. It gets to my head after a while. You know, the rage, not just the rage, but it's the lag and stuff like that gets to me. And then if I lose too much, then it's even worse. You know. All right, so this is a positive lead here because all their charge moves are resisted. And they're going to come in with an Azumarill, and I am going to go into my Defense Deoxys here. In this matchup right here, Defense Deoxys versus Azumarill, it can definitely go either way. So I decided to shield in case it was a Hydro Pump because I was not counting their bubbles. And then I'm going to throw the Thunderbolt because I don't expect them to shield. They usually don't shield the first one. So going for Thunderbolt first is usually the way to go. And then if you want to bait on the second one, you can, but it's only 2 more counters to get to the Thunderbolt, so... I don't usually like baiting unless I like really think that they're going to shield. So I must have really thought they were going to shield here. Maybe because they have 2 shields and I already used one. So okay, yeah, I do get the shield there, so that's pretty good. And then I need to save my shields here, so I'm just going to go for a Rock Slide if I can get to it. But if not, I'm going to let this go down. And then I'm going to come in with the Sirfetch'd to farm down with counters. So counters are resisted here, so I'm really hoping that I can counter them down before they get to a charge move because I don't want to have to shield. And I think I was actually countering their bubbles here, and then I switched to catch... Yeah, okay, so that was very close. I could have gone down there. Well, I would have had to spend a shield, but we're going to let this Mandibuzz tank the energy, and now we've got a ton of energy on our Mandibuzz, and what's in the back? It's going to be a Galarian Stunfisk. I think that's Galarian, right? It is a Galarian Stunfisk, so what a surprise. A team that has Azumarill and Galarian Stunfisk on it. Come on, guys. Be original. Be creative. Don't rely on these meta Pokemon to bring you wins. It honestly is more fun to me to go 3-2 with a crazy team of weird Pokemon than it does for me to go 5-0 10 times in a row with Azumarill, Galarian Stunfisk, and some other scrub. So yeah, experiment, guys. It's fun. I swear it's fun. It really is fun. Alright, so we're going to go for this Leaf Blade because this is going to be taking him out, and I think that may have been a mistake. I should have farmed down there, and there's a Sirfetch'd in the back, so yeah, this is Wait, do they have any shields left? They do. Yeah, so this is a loss here. We're definitely going to lose this. What I was doing there, I was trying to build up to 2 Leaf Blades so I could throw them back to back, but it wasn't going to happen. So GG, very well played to the opponent, but you know, using Sirfetch'd is kind of cool, but using it with Azumarill and Galarian Stunfisk, not as cool. But you know, I get it. Sometimes you want to use a new Pokemon. Sometimes you want to, you know, to throw some Metamons in there with it so that you know it can compensate for any mistakes that you might make. So fair enough. All right, so here's the matchup I was talking about earlier. I said that I'd never been through, but my memory is doo-doo, so I forgot about it. So let's see how this goes. Alright, so Foul Play coming through. That's going to be taking it's quite a bit of damage there, and I'm going to let this come through. Rock Slide and Thunderbolt are both super effective, but it looks like the Foul Plays do more than the Rock Slides do, and also we are dealing super effective damage with our Fast Move as well, whereas they are doing neutral damage. So they just let it go, save their shields for their other Pokemon here, and I think I'm only going to get to 1 charge move, so I'm going to go for the Shadow Ball because it will do more damage. And let's see if they want to farm down, because if they farm down, they're going to get hit by a bunch of Foul Plays. Okay, so they throw their energy. That's what I was hoping they would do. So Mandibuzz is putting in some work here. And then we're going to come in with the Defense Deoxys, obviously, because Sirfetch'd is going to be taking super effective damage from those flying type moves. And then I think I shield this because this could be a Brave Bird. It is a Brave Bird, so very nice shield on my end. And it was a CMP tie, so that's even better here because now they're going to be forced to shield if they want to keep this Skarmory alive. So, nope. And then they've got a Shiftry in the back, and at this point, I'm going to wait for them to throw their energy, and then I'm just going to switch into my Sirfetch'd and counter them all down. So this is a pretty easy win right here. So we get the shield, and then they are farming up a ton, and I'm like, okay, go ahead. And then I think they even bait here, and then I'm like, okay, let's get this over with. So I switch into the Sirfetch'd, and I just counter them all down. So yeah, all I have to do is shield this. I don't know if a Leaf Blade would KO, but it would do a serious amount of damage, and they go for Foul Play, so that would be resisted, but whatever. Maybe they were trying to throw that Foul Play into the Defense Deoxys, so fair enough, fair enough. Alright, so another 4-in-1 set there. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Picking at my Pidgeot that's got Gust on it. And yeah, as you see, my rating went down quite a bit because I was experimenting with all these new teams and whatnot. So, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you did, I'd really appreciate it if you leave a like rating down below. And if you're excited for anything in particular, any Pokemon that you want to cover or want me to cover, go down to the comments and let me know down there. I would really appreciate it. Sorry, I'm stumbling over my words right now. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this. Take it easy.